The optimism of the people is dwindling. Despite the increasing unpredictability, the price is still far lower than its all-time high, and something terrible happened. The problem was made worse by this. Contrarily, we might have required this for an exceptionally lengthy period. More and more people are getting into Bitcoin with the mindset of a gambler. Coin purchases and sales are a major roadblock to any respectable cryptocurrency project's organic growth. But how does BlackRock factor into all of this? Why could this be the turning point in Bitcoin's history anyway? Permit me to elaborate. I am alerting you with an asterisk. The Bitcoin sector has been relatively quiet as of late. Everything appears to be moving at a snail's pace due to the lack of noteworthy developments or novel innovations that could pique curiosity. Things took a turn for the worse today. Reports from Ethereum ETF firms like BlackRock indicate it wasn't pretty. For the past 8 days running, funds have been flowing out of the market, suggesting that investors are cashing out instead of reinvesting. This incident is of great importance. The Bitcoin business is already feeling quite stagnant, and this just makes things worse. As investors have pulled their money out of Ethereum ETS, the overall mood has deteriorated significantly. Because of these withdrawals and the lack of new energy, an already dull market has grown much more so. The effect on Shiba Inu and similar cryptocurrency businesses will be substantial. Despite this gloom, the Shiba Inu can find some good news. An upbeat message wishing everyone a happy International Dog Day was just posted by the official Shiba Inu account on X. Although it may not seem important, this is more than a cheerful shout-out. Using dog imagery in its branding has been a boon to Shiba Inu for quite some time. In the midst of a gloomy market, this party injects some life and character into the token. Participation of this kind has the potential to pique the curiosity and excitement of the locals. The uniqueness and allure of the Shiba Inu are brought to light by this. So, since the overall cryptocurrency sector is moving at a snail's pace, Shiba Inu is trying to spice things up and maybe boost its market share by capitalizing on this trend. What matters most, though, is the current uproar that Shiba Inus are producing. There has been a lot of coverage around Shiba Inus recently. Recent statistics from the on-chain platform Intal the Block show that whale activity with Shiba Inus has increased significantly. There has been a meteoric rise in the last day's sales of large Shiba Inus. Over 1 trillion Shiba Inus, or a substantial amount of money, has been exchanged in these deals, from more than $19 million to around $21 million. For context, these major deals averaged around $20 billion. Shiba Inu, or $300,000 each, and there were 69 of them. According to Big Perch and Towdy blogs, transactions exceeding $100,000 are deemed significant. We are now witnessing transactions that are almost 3 times that amount, and that is pretty significant. It is because of this upsurge in whale activity that the Shiba Inu pricing has recently changed. Major investors' increased buying and selling of the token provides new information about its current performance. Consequently, Shiba Inu prices have been going up recently. Following this increase, there was a small sell-off leading to a small drop. However, buyers quickly came back and the price rose slightly before stabilizing. These rapid price increases are often a reflection of an increase in purchasing activity. The arbitrage ecosystem focuses on rational economic thought, optimization, and major players are usually involved when there is a huge price spike. The increased trading activity for Shiba Inu lends credence to this. Evidently, bulls and whales are interested in Shiba Inus. Proof of this can be found in the on-chain statistics, which show that the price of Shiba Inu has jumped 14% in the past 7 days. For the time being, Shiba Inus are squarely back in the limelight, but how much longer this momentum lasts is anybody's guess. This is of utmost importance. Do you remember the 8-day Ethereum ETF outflows I mentioned before? But if we shift our focus to Bitcoin, things change drastically. Bitcoin is showing a considerably more positive inclination and is surpassing prior bull market cycles. That's incredible. This Bitcoin bull run is bigger than the ones in 2015 and 2018, according to a recent X post. Several investors are taking notice of this strong rising trend. The outcome proves that the Bitcoin market is extremely unpredictable. While some sectors are thriving, Bitcoin is causing a stir and establishing new standards. In contrast to Bitcoin's stellar performance, the cryptocurrency sector as a whole is in a state of flux. Even while Bitcoin is still making progress, the volatility impacting Ethereum ETFs shows that not all market areas are thriving. The current flight of capital out of Ethereum ETFs may therefore be a temporary setback on the way to more substantial gains. Something interesting has also come up here. If you've been keeping an eye on the pricing charts lately, you might have noticed how dull things have become. Just a short time ago, the market was full of daily thrills and wild swings, with new highs and lows every day. Was thrilling to watch. Now the situation is different. It seems like prices are stuck in a repeated pattern with no big jumps or fluctuations. Investors accustomed to the thrill of everyday surprises may find this transition to be quite distressing. The present call could appear disheartening in comparison. The majority of individuals still participating in the industry are here to stay, they noted. They are less concerned with short-term changes in price. Excited people tend to go wild if Bitcoin hits a regional high or when its value goes up significantly like we saw in 2017 and 2021. Nevertheless, these drawn-out pauses in progress might have their advantages. If traders and investors are overly sentimental and react impulsively to little price movements or news stories, they can be weeded out with their help. This is equally relevant for the new breed of cryptocurrency investors who have recently joined the market. Bitcoin is like a casino to a lot of newcomers. They put their money on the line and hope for the best. As a result, there is a lot of volatility, and some cryptocurrency projects are struggling to get traction. Thus, the market may be in dire need of some stability and serenity right now. It can help oust these short-term and speculative investors, which will allow the market to build a firmer foundation over time. In the long run, everyone might be able to live in a lot healthier atmosphere. A large number of altcoins, like Shiba Inu, may have already achieved this milestone. The overall market situation suggests that we may be entering a consolidation phase. Even though Ethereum's ETF withdrawals seem to be a setback, the market may be ready for a new upward trend once major participants like Bitcoin and Ethereum start to act more aggressively. When the inflows of Ethereum ETFs halt, many anticipate a substantial bull run in the cryptocurrency. This is because there are experts who predict that Ethereum's market valuation might reach $3 trillion. Ethereum is currently worth about $334 billion on the market. It's almost a tenfold rise. In November 2021, during Ethereum's most recent bull run, the market capitalization briefly surpassed $500 billion. For that reason, a market valuation of $3 trillion for Ethereum would be indicative of a substantial price increase. Such a growth could affect the whole Bitcoin market. However, how will this impact Shiba Inus? Shiba Inus have a track record of success when the market for cryptocurrencies is generally rising. For Shiba Inu, the rising tide will surely lift all boats if Ethereum achieves its ambitious target. If the market is propelled higher by Ethereum's development, Shiba Inus might reap significant benefits. Because of this, Shiba Inu might achieve new heights, maybe even surpassing its old records. An astounding feat for this coin. Shiba Inu's market value might rise to approximately $81 billion in such a scenario. It must be remembered, though, that Shiba Inu might experience much greater benefits if Ethereum's market value reaches $3 trillion. Bitcoin often has a market cap that is more than 3 times larger than Ethereum's. Thus, if Ethereum achieves a valuation of $3 trillion, Bitcoin's price might reach about $500,000 per